Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and welcome back to Civilization 5 here. Brave New World, we're playing as Moscow. Yeah, we're playing as Russia, actually, as Catherine. Let me show you the settings of the game here first before we get on here. I believe this is number... Is this number 3 or is it number 4? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're pretty damn early in the game here. We're playing as Russia. Their unique ability is Siberian Riches. They get extra hammers from strategic resources that include horses, iron, and uranium. They also receive double quantities of these resources, which is pretty awesome. I found that the obvious use, of course, for that is to just build a lot more units that require resources. But I'm finding that you could also sell those resources to other civilizations and make some decent money off of it as well. So that's something to consider. Now, with this particular Let's Play, that won't be an option for a while because it's just us in Mongolia now that we've taken out Napoleon. We are playing on the continent settings just because I like the idea of being able to wipe out my neighbors before anybody else can hear about it. That way I can be a dick, I can be a warmonger, I can be a backstabber, and I can do whatever I like. So I may, I'm open to trying other maps in the future. I may be trying fractals. I know that Marbrazier plays a lot on Fractal, and he likes those maps quite a bit. I find them fairly interesting as well. I've gotten screwed over royally by Pangea maps where I expect it to just be one solid thing of land, and then it's like 2 continents that are joined by a land bridge, and it seems very odd. So, yeah. Anyway, and we are playing on the standard map size, so there should be 8 AI, 7 players, including myself, and a bunch of city-states. I forget the exact numbers. We're playing on Immortal difficulty today. We're not playing on Deity because I'm still learning with my warmongering. I'm very good at Emperor warmongering, but that didn't seem to be too much of a challenge. Immortal has been quite a bit of a challenge for me in warmongering, so we're working on that. I've played several practice games since my last Let's Play on Immortal there, where I played with Pakal and tried to work on my wide play and kind of failed miserably. We're going to be doing quite a bit of wide play with this one because, well, we're trying to take over the world. And we are playing on epic game pace here because that makes warmongering a hell of a lot more easier. And that opens up some options. So, let's pick up where we left off here. And where we left off was we were looking to actually go ahead and try to maybe sneak our army through the Mongol territory and then backstab them and take their capital. Now, I'll tell you guys what happened here is I actually am playing from a save file. I've gotten further ahead in the game, but the sound was off, so spoiler, I already did that. But I'm doing it again for your benefit. And things may turn out differently this time. I may get completely fucked by the Mongols this time. Maybe he's going to catch on this time. Who knows? Probably not. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish building our markets. We're going to get our army parked nice and far away from his capital to the north here. Who knows? Maybe we can even intimidate Bogota here while we're at it. That would be cool. It's not like Genghis would mind that at all. Because, I mean, it's freaking Genghis Khan. He loves to steal from city-states even more than I do. Which actually is not that much. It would not take that much. Anyway, take a look at where we are tech-wise here. So yeah, our goal is to, no, we're not going to war with them yet. Our goal is to just move the vast majority of our army, hopefully our entire army, through his territory, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick his butt with it. So I'm just basically going to replay the last little bit here, and this time I'm actually considering just moving some of my guys via the ocean here. See, maybe about doing that. Let's see. Guys here. Park those guys there. And in Moscow, what do we want to build? Mint is very good. It'll provide +2 gold, which both sources of silver are being worked at the moment, and then our market provides plus 25% per of our gold here, our gold production. So that is going to be 4 more gold total, so we'll get another 5. Not another 5, but we'll get another gold piece out of it. So the mint is definitely worth it. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the tile here for Novigard, which I will still continue to stubbornly mispronounce. Anyway, let's keep on moving our dudes. Park our dudes. Let's see if we can ask for tribute. Didn't try that last time. They are very resilient. They are cultured. They are friendly. So they'll make requests, which means I guess they're more susceptible to yeah, they're more susceptible to intimidation than others. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our army count here. So we're 10 below the average at the moment. Okay, and Paris. Paris. Let's build walls on you, Paris. We may have to deal with Mongol reprisals once the war gets started. I mean, last time I did take Karakum, but the Mongols were marching on Paris at that point, so that was a problem. And now I left some forces there to deal with them, but never got that far to see how well it went. Things could have gone south drastically. We need to get Mr. Khan here out of the game, or at least brought down quite a bit before he gets this. Because this is his unique unit. He loves to spam them. They are very good, even in the jungle. I mean, they're decent in the jungle. They're not the greatest, but... And quite frankly, I don't think he knows how to use them properly, because they can move after attacks. They're quick studies, which means they get promotions 50% faster than normal. And they generate great generals, which in this case is the Khans. So that is something we just want to avoid entirely. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to move our entire army up to Bogota here. Maybe we'll be able to bully them into giving us some gold. Who knows? In the meantime, we're going to send our trade routes around. And we'll actually just move our guys via land because there is a pirate. Pirates are no good. And I think we'll go for engineering. We want to get that third trade route up here to help with our gold production, since all of our gold deals with Khan here are going to be gone fairly soon when we start the war with them. Granted, that's going to be a few turns away. Go ahead and we'll start working on those there. Guys up here, and I guess just build farms for now. And Novigard. Let's build some composite bowmen. Now, one problem with demographics here is they don't necessarily show just how good your army is versus your opponents. Because, like, if you have an archer-heavy army, I would consider that, at least in single player versus the AI, to be much more potent, much more dangerous than an an army filled with melee troops. Because they have a much higher potential damage. I think they have a much higher potential damage, at least. Because they can attack from range. They can attack without taking damage. That's the big thing. And also the other big thing is that the enemy has to move towards them before they can actually do anything about them. Let's go ahead and let's start building a road. What do we want to do with you? Let's move you over here for now. They're less resilient now, but they're still not concerned. You know what? Let's build a catapult this time just for kicks. Why not? So we're just moving as much of force as we can through here. I'm going to actually do a count on them. I want to see what we've got at the moment. Move that guy over there. We're going to build a mine there shortly. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6 up here right now? I guess so. Let's try to move a little bit more here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 2 horsemen. Got a spearman somewhere. I'm not sure where. Or do we? Nope. No, we don't. I think we need some melee. I think we could use some melee. Let's get some swordsmen and get some swordsmen out, actually. We've got the iron for it. They have higher combat strength than the spearmen. Ultimately, pikemen are better than both, but for now this will do. Actually, let's build a road to here. Those guys. Well, there's our spearman. He's hiding. Let's see, are they afraid of us yet? Nope. And the resistance is actually going up. Just probably because the relative strength of our army to everybody else in the world is going down. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I think it's time to push for at least civil service here. We'll get some good beefy units out of it. Sure, let's renew that trade route to Hong Kong. Guys. For this place, I think we'll build a library. It's going to take way too long for us to actually do anything Like build a composite bowman. Interesting, our religion hasn't spread. Look at those guys set up for drill, and we're gonna start just building archers here so we can defend Paris in case of a counterattack. No, I'm not giving you open borders, man. Forget it. We'll go ahead and we'll grab those horses. Hey, Bogota! You suck, Bogota. There's a lot of rough terrain around these cities, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the rough terrain bonus. So Paris is indeed hooked up to the road network, but not quite all the way. Alright, so who can build stuff now? Petersburg can, so let's build another composite bowman in St. Petersburg. And then I think we'll be in actually fairly decent shape. I was considering buying a tile here just to lock in Genghis's Great Merchant, but I actually want him to be able to do it, because then I can trade some luxuries to him, take his money, and then backstab him. So Paris is now connected to my road network. Probably get that iron, or that silver worked. Okay, let's do that. And for Novrogard, get a granary so it'll start growing. Let's actually send a worker down here to see what we can do with this place. I think I'm actually going to send these 2 units up before I go for an all-out war with Genghis here, and we're just going to cross our fingers and we're going to hope and pray that he does not end up getting those wonderful Kashyyyks that he loves so much. Alright, so he's gotten some money here somehow. Probably intimidated a city-state. Alright, so we're gonna just let that sit there for now, I guess. Hopefully he'll be able to complete his trade mission with this guy. Unit. Regular strikes. Nope. He's making a lot of money now. Good for him. And we're going to go for commerce here. That'll help our gold output significantly. What the fuck are you doing, Genghis? What are you doing with that guy? We're gonna build a monument and then we're gonna build pikemen. I'm gonna bring this guy up for defense. Gonna get that guy forded up. Oh my, look at those. Let's trade with Wellington, that'll help. So this did not happen last time. We didn't have units going north to Bogota there. Anyway, I do think it's time to start repositioning stuff. Get these guys up. Move these guys over. St. Petersburg. For you. Well, let's try building a caravan in St. Petersburg. Build pikemen in Moscow. Or catapult where it is. Give this guy the rough terrain bonus. And our city can attack something. Well, it's very random that those guys happen to be here. Gonna get our worker the hell away from them, but it's very, very odd. So we'll keep that guy there for now. We'll move this guy down. Hmm. Let's see what we can do to these guys. Finish them off, not quite. Switching those guys up so that they'll have some decent vantage points with which to start shooting. Get our horsemen across the river so that they'll have maximum mobility. And I think we're about ready for war. What we're going to do is we're going to give, so 108. I'm going to trade that. Take all your money. And that's the timer. I'm not quite ready to stop yet, guys, so this is going to go a little bit over time. I'm going to do a few more turns here. Actually, I think it's time for war. Yeah, we come with a backstab. Alright, so our catapults are in position. They're ready to fire. Now our archers are in position and ready to fire as well. Alright. We've got their... Alright. We've got their capital down to like half health and we're starting to lose dudes. That's a concern. What also is a concern is they have horsemen out there now. So let's see. Pull off here. Do this. Attack them here like so. Attack here. Attack here. Continue bombarding the city. Those are spearmen. Even though the game's bugged out and it's not showing that they're spearmen, those are spearmen. We're just going to delete these guys. And we're going to take out their great general. And we're going to let the turn go by. Okay. All right, and let's go ahead and let's... Actually, since we don't have that much stuff we need to worry about, like, we can just whittle it down with the catapults alone. Whoops. That was dumb of me. Alright, we're just going to take this city with our horsemen here. Going to create a puppet for now. Going to wipe out that. Try to wipe them out. Heal these guys up. I guess leave that great general here. Move this guy closer to the city. And start working on some farms. And I think this is a good place to drop a cut. The timer is yelling at me that it's time to throw down a cut. And this is basically where I was last time. I checked the sound quality when I did the sound check this time. After that first fuck up, it was working. So I really hope it's working this time, guys. Thank you for watching. My name has been Ybot. My apologies for the technical issues that really you guys didn't experience. You just heard me complaining about them. My apologies for complaining about technical issues. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play here. We're getting a decent amount of action in here, considering it's Civilization 5. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Next episode, we're going to see what we can do. We're going to visit our warmonger, war advisor, Here, our war's going well with Mongolian. We have the stronger fighting force, and also Singapore. Singapore, we can ask you for tribute. And we will do that. Let's repair our shit. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.